We start our short look at London's Roman walls at Cripplegate. The Barbican Arts Centre is about 200 metres behind us. Here we have a bastion and you can see part of the remaining wall. This is mostly medieval and some later work, as you can see, with the bricks. This lake in front of it actually follows the line of the old medieval ditch. We're now on a street called London Wall, looking towards the Museum of London, which is just the other side of this building. Looking down and on the right we have a medieval tower which is built on the remains of the Roman fort where the governor lived. We're now down at the lower street level looking at the old tower. As you can see from the brickwork behind this tower, as the city expanded, housing was actually built into the very fabric of the wall itself. We'll take a short walk alongside the wall here, and on the left you can see one of the original Roman gateways into the Roman fort. This was eventually rebuilt and then covered up by the housing, and it wasn't until 1940 and bombing that it was revealed again. Now we're going to go underneath London Wall and into the underground car park, where is probably the most intact bit of London Wall and no other bits added onto it. And here it is, original Roman Wall. I think the most distinctive feature of the Roman Wall are these layers of terracotta tiles that you can see. We are now on Noble Street, the other side of London Wall. This long section shows the usual medieval construction atop the Roman wall. This section is a good example of how closely the building of houses was tied into the fabric of the wall. As has happened before, it was wartime bombing in 1940 that revealed the wall. This is the only remaining area of bomb damage in the city today. We're now approaching the southwest corner where there are the remains of a sentry tower and also part of the Roman sewer system, which is still in working order today apparently. We're now at the Tower of London with a section of Roman wall. Here we have the Emperor Trajan, although the head is from a totally different statue. About the lower 4 metres of this wall is original Roman and the rest was built in medieval times. Tower Hill Station is just off to the left. We're on the forecourt of the City Hotel on Cooper's Row, just about 30 seconds from Tower Hill Tube Station. And this will be our final look at the Roman walls of the City of London. The one in front of us, which is probably the best preserved, is 125 feet long and 35 feet high. As you can see, it still preserves some of the defensive features such as arrow slits that were built in the Middle Ages when the top half of the wall was put on. This part of the city is in the Port of London, and once the wall was no longer required, the area was covered with warehouses. And it wasn't until 1961, when the warehouses were demolished, that the wall was uncovered again. The first building built was a bank, which later became the City Hotel. You can also see just how much the ground level has risen since Roman times. This brings to an end our quick tour of the City of London's Roman walls. Thanks very much for watching.